Hello everybody, welcome to JLABTV. I'm JLAB and I'm back officially now, and we are looking to the new season in the Football League in 2021 to 2022, the year of the new World Cup. The one that would be in Qatar but has been moved elsewhere. But looking at the table preview, we have been predicted to be finished in 21st place, and considering we've gotten 2 promotions in 3 years, I can understand that being the case. Though I am slightly surprised by the fact that we're expected to do rather well. The only team that was promoted with us that isn't expected to finish in the bottom 4 is actually Chesterfield, but they were already a good team to begin with. So I'm looking at the table and I'm thinking with Cardiff and Birmingham and Middlesbrough down here, it's a rather strange feeling. But at the same time, Burton would just relegate us as well, so who knows what's going to happen. But I'm going to look at the transfers I've made this season, or so far. First player I brought in was a loan signing, Chris Summerfield. He was actually at Wimbledon last season on loan. He only played 4 times, admittedly enough, but he got 2 goals in them. But he's got a good, decent ability on him. And while he's a poacher, he could be better in other positions. But Chris Summerfield is only 20, he's only on a loan deal, but I could sign him on a permanent basis if I'm allowed to at the end of the season. And if he has been considered not worthwhile to keep at West Brom. My next signing was Joe Rafferty, who was at Rochdale last season. He's been relegated twice in 3 years, but also has won League 2 once with Rochdale. He spent his entire career at Rochdale before coming to us at Macclesfield. He was at Liverpool for 2 years, but didn't play the game. I brought him so he can give me some options if Convery decides not to play well. And if you were to consider these 2 players and compare them, they're not that far different, though Convery is younger by 5 years, so could be considered the better player here. I'm just looking for a good team and looking to get good competition in these 2 positions. So between the 2 of these players, I think I've got a good couple of players who can produce the goods for me. Charis Marvias. I'm absolutely butchering the name, I know that now, but I brought this guy in, the Greek international, I never thought we'd say that, to try and give me some more depth in the right winger position. He's been relegated 3 times. He's a good player, and comparing him to Leonardo Silva Lopez, who's also 5 years younger than this player, is an interesting situation for me because it means I have more options in the right winger position. Pretty much, it's a strange situation for me because I know the Silva Lopez is probably the better player at times, but right now, Marius is the better player in terms of ability. The Silva Lopez can be better overall. It's nice to have 2 good players in this position, though Silva Lopez is stronger and has better first touch and heading and long shots, but the Silva Lopez can also play in the attacking midfielder role. So it's interesting to see how this works out for me. So I wanted to improve my midfield position, and Stephen Hewitt is one of those players I brought in to improve the midfield. And considering that Joe Williams was the player who was playing in this position beforehand, I felt, well, this guy could really give me what I want. And right now, I'm just hoping that Hewitt can give me what I want, because I want him to play as a central midfielder. I think he's good enough for that. And I think compared to Williams, he's probably just as good, if not better, at times. But I don't know. It's an interesting situation for me. I'm happy I've got him, though these 2 players are being paid 4.5 grand together. So they're both on 2-year deals. Hopefully, I can get some good stuff out of these 2 players eventually. I needed a backup goalkeeper, and Daniel Stairs is perhaps the best backup goalkeeper that is available right now for me. And if I was to compare you to Dimitar Mitov, then you could see why I was needing to get another backup, because Mitov was the only recognised first team player at the club before Stairs came in, and Stairs is 3 years younger than Mitov and is English compared to the Bulgarian. But I'm happy I've got 2 good players here. It's something we needed to do, and we need to make sure that we have a good strength in depth. James Spencer I brought on loan. I probably could buy him for a decent fee, if I'm correct. I'm only paying what, half of his wages right now, which is £125 a week. So yeah, if I was looking, I could pay 120 grand, but that's a bit much for this guy, I think. But his contract ends at the end of this season as well, so I could sign him up on a free as well. It'd be nice to do so, but he's not the only central defender I've got. Oliver Norwood has been brought in as a deep playmaker, and if I wanted to say why I brought him in, I just wanted to get another player who can challenge Simon Lucas in that position. I think I've got a good talent here. I mean, Lucas is 8 years younger than Norwood, but Norwood can give me any other option and new things to do. Admittedly, Norwood is on a 1-year contract on a rotation role, but yeah, I think I've got a good talent here anyway. Just need to make sure I do well with him. Barry Kelly, another playmaker. He probably won't get as much game time, but he's only on a hot prospect deal right now, so he could be just playing with the youngsters. But he's in the under 21s at the moment, so I don't know. I'm going to throw him, I'm going to send him up to the first team anyway, make it available to the under 21s regardless, so I'm certain he can do well for me. The last player I brought in was Jacques Toussaint. Now, I had absolutely no idea this guy existed until I got linked with him. I got interested in seeing what this guy was about, so I decided, yeah, let's do a scout report on this guy and see what happens. And I found out he was this good at the age of 20, and the Frenchman was only available for 20 grand. 20 bloody grand. What the hell? Now I'm going to compare him to Matthew Wiley. He's better than Wiley. Now, I'm going to compare him to Ryan Innes. He's better than Innes. I'm going to compare him to Fred Little. He's better than Little. Now I'm going to compare him to the last defender, Spencer. I think he's better than Spencer as well. So Toussaint, worth 20 grand apparently. I've gotten an absolute bargain out of this guy. 20 grand for this guy who's still got potential to become a championship player? Thank you very much. I'm very happy I've got this guy. An absolute gem. Why I wasn't able to find before, I don't know. But I'm actually going to show you the staff now, because I've been given an opportunity to have 10 scouts and 14 coaches. And I've thought to myself, well, what could possibly make this thing more interesting? Well, I've got a new assistant manager for one, Matt Green. He's only 34. My previous assistant manager wanted to get more money. I said no, and well, I tried to get him £1,000. He wanted £100 more than that. We couldn't agree a deal, and then we got sacked because I brought Matt Green in. So I'm thinking Matt Green's a good, decent assistant manager, really. Not going to complain with him at all. I managed to get Carlos Puyol as a scout for Macclesfield. That's a bit weird, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't expecting to finally get a big-time international former world-class player in my team and my backroom staff. It's strange to know I got him as a scout, but and he's only been paid £325 a week until the end of the season. Not bad, is it? I got Connor Platt on as a chief scout. Probably not the best, but considering his playing ability and potential is absolutely top-notch, I felt, why the hell not? Patrick Anderson, another scout, but he gives me more opportunities. He knows Sweden, Denmark, Finland, Iceland and Norway. Plus, I'm now being given more opportunities to scout Europe, which is really good for me. Very happy I've got that ability now. Paul Lovering, I brought him in to be my coach in defensive duties. I think he's quite good. Very happy I managed to bring this guy in, actually. Craig Sampson, goalkeeping coach. No question about why I brought this guy in. I was given an opportunity to get another goalkeeping coach. I took the opportunity with both hands. Brett Pittman is a fitness coach. I never thought I'd be saying that, but I brought him in. He only does 3 stars in training, but he's not being paid much, so I thought, why the hell not? I've also got Nicholas Anelka as a coach, and another international, former international, another world-class player back in his day. So, why the hell would I not bring this guy in? He's played for quite a few big teams, isn't he? My last scout I brought in was Liam Dickinson. I'm happy I brought him in, really. I'm now going to look at the training and the coaches, and I think I've got a decent bunch of coaches here. No one's less than 3 stars in the first team, the main team, but admittedly this youth team is a bit lacking in that regard. So I need to get some youth coaches. But right now I think I've got a good team of coaches here who can produce what I want and can prioritise all the players when we need to. So no one's going to be left behind in the first team, at least anyway. Not bad, is it? But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Hope I can favourite this video. Really helped me a lot. Yes, I know it's a summary of the transfers, but I wanted to get this done. It'll be 2 months worth of game time next time out. And I hope that we don't end up in the relegation zone or fighting to avoid relegation for most of the season. Though I think, just guessing in, I'll be happy with 20th place. I really would be at the end of the season. So yes. Anyway, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.